ready to go. It's time to lock that cage and get this one underway.
All right, my fans, here we go. Spar Promotions is proud to present the rematch of mixed martial arts in the bantamweight division. Once again, our referee in charge of this bout, Jonathan McNamee. And now, introducing to you first on my right, fighting out of the red corner. He is wearing white trunks. He is training out of Lions Den MMA by way of Hermosa Beach, California. He weighed 136 pounds. His record, no wins, with 1 loss. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing King McNamee. His opponent across the cage on my left, fighting out of the blue corner. He is wearing blue trunks, trimmed in white. He is training out of Fight Academy by way of Santa Clarita. He weighed in 135 pounds. His record, undefeated, 1 win, no loss, with that single win coming by way of submission. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Josh, the Spirit of Miramontez. All right, fans, here we go. The 3 rounds of mixed martial arts in the bantamweight division.
All right, Kevin Widows joining me back here, cage side, Spar MMA, live from the Commerce, California, City of Industry, California. Josh the Spirit Bomb Miramontes and Kelly McNamee. Here we go, bantamweights ready to throw their hands, and they're starting early and often here, Kevin Widows.
McNamee in the I don't know, the
white
trunks, yes. Miramontez in the blue and white. Oh, they both exchange body kicks at the same time.
Kelly McNamee training out of the Lions Den, one of the original camps in mixed martial arts.
You don't hear that name very often anymore. Beautiful takedown though. Lions Den-esque, if you will. Spinning for that arm lock now, beautiful.
Made famous, of course, by the world's most dangerous man, Ken Shamrock.
That's right.
Manolo Hurricane Hernandez, and of course, my old coach Steve Bruno, all trained at the Lions Den. One of the original Shark Tanks in the world of mixed martial arts.
Went for a flying 180 arm lock there. So Miramontez is going to have to be on his P's and Q's and mind that ground game of Kelly.
If you look over in McNamee's corner, you see the jiu-jitsu coach is very familiar, a man by the name of John Paul Lebosnianian, who we just saw inside the Spar Star cage.
Kelly here going to sit back for that arm lock. He might lose position though. He's got to come back up to mount.
Position before submission. We hear it 1,000 times, Kevin Widows.
Miramontez in on that single leg, and you're right. A lot of times fighters will rush the position and lose it, or rush the submission and lose it.
McNamee perhaps a little bit over-aggressive in pursuit of that arm bar.
Oh, big right hand from Kelly.
Oh, Miramontez cracked him there.
Have to be careful not to get too comfortable in there. Miramontez always dangerous. Lands a right hand, misses with that one. Another beautiful. McNamee showing nice takedown versatility.
Kelly McNamee and Josue Josh Miramontes. Kevin Widows, how do you score that first round?
I got to give it to McNamee. I think we probably had 3 takedowns, I think, in that round. Very clean takedowns. That showed some nice transition to submissions. Miramontez is going to have to be careful not to get caught in one of those as the fight pours on.
Now, if you're Josh Miramontes, how can you come out and steal the momentum in the second round? Is this something you got to do in the first 10 seconds of the round? Or can he take his time and be a little methodical here, Kevin?
Well, I think he's at risk of being taken down whenever McNamee wants. At least that's what I'm seeing. When McNamee gets in on him, he's taking him for a full ride, landing in side control or putting Miramontez in really bad spots. So Miramontez has to stay rangy. You know, if he wants to win this fight on the feet, he's got to always be ready for that takedown attempt.
Well, the Spirit Bomb, Josh Miramontez, the smile has not left this young man's face. He's having a good old time in there.
Does he go by Josh? Or it says Josue on here, but I don't know if
McNamee starting out with the 1-2, but he caught him with the right hand.
And lost a mouthpiece.
I think it was a piece of tape, actually.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. I thought it was the mouthpiece that came flying out, but either way, that was a hard punch that landed. Miramontez, though, showing true grit.
Looking for the fireman's carry. Nice takedown for Kelly McNamee.
Really impressed with the takedowns of McNamee. You could tell he's very well versed in wrestling and grappling.
Not a takedown that you typically see in mixed martial arts, though, Kevin, is it?
No, because you run the risk of getting your back taken or an arm or getting stuck in an arm lock if you're not able to complete it.
But wow, was that quick. That duck under, slid the arm, combed his hair, flipped that fireman's takedown. Beautiful display here so far.
You know, I don't
by
know if
Kelly McNamee.
I don't know if Miramontez knows it, but he has a triangle attempt here. You see how the left arm of McNamee is stuck in between Miramontez's legs? If Miramontez can push on the head of McNamee like he's doing right there and bring his right leg over, he can have a triangle, but he missed the opportunity.
Armbar.
McNamee gonna look for that arm lock now. Miramontez defending. If he can jump over and yank the arm out. I guess it is Josh. I hear his corner yelling out as well, so.
Now, Kevin, I hate to be a stickler here, but
There's no toe holds.
did McNamee again go all in for a position that wasn't really there?
Anyway, he's attacking submissions aggressively, which is okay if you're confident that you can get back on top like he's doing here. When you have a guy that you're afraid that you don't want to let up, you should be a little more conservative in your attacks, but McNamee's dominating the ground fight here.
Kelly McNamee looking to punctuate the round with a little ground and pound. 2 rounds in the books. Kevin Widows, I hate to ask the obvious question, but how do you score that round?
I got to give it to McNamee again. Beautiful takedown, dominated most of the round after that fireman's carry, landing on top.
Now, Kevin, put yourself in the corner of Josh Miramontez. Obviously, probably down 2 rounds to nothing here. What are you telling your fighter if you're his coach here?
I say come out and try to avoid a takedown and throw nothing but hard shots. 1 or 2 at a time max. Because the minute you start throwing 3-piece combos or adding kicks is when you get taken down.
You know, very often we see with the amateurs, the inexperience, they overcommit early on. Early in the fight, they overcommit and it gets them in trouble.
Right.
I have to say, I agree with you 100%. If I'm in Josh Miramontez's corner going into this 3rd round, I'm telling him, overcommit, let your hands go.
You got to let the hands go, but we've seen. But the problem there is if he does, he'll get taken down again, and he hasn't shown the ability to really get up and impose his will. So I'd say throw a hard 2, a hard 3, and limit it to about that. And there he's doing that. See?
Oh, he got him there with a nice left hand.
But now he needs to back up.
Needs to get away. Space. He needs to get space.
If he goes for a headlock or guillotine here, he's going to get taken down. He needs to sprawl and get away.
Yeah, right now, even though Miramontez is controlling the dance, he's clearly in Kelly McNamee's neighborhood. This is not where he wants to be.
He's going to get, if McNamee can lock up his hands around that leg, he might get single leg.
Miramontez looking to score here early in the 3rd round. Has McNamee backed up into the hybrid boost red corner there. Landed some knees to the arm. But McNamee controlling the wrist here. Beautiful outside trip.
Yeah, McNamee is just too savvy with the takedowns.
Inside trip, rather. Miramontez looking to walk out of position here.
McNamee going to look to take that arm again. Miramontez wisely gets to his side. Beautiful job. McNamee showing signs of fatigue here. This is where Miramontez needs to pour it on. He's got 40 seconds. He's got to, see, overcommitted and got taken down. Beautiful timing from McNamee. There's an omoplata just waiting for Miramontez here if he can pull his right leg in front of the face of McNamee. Looks like he's getting ready to reach for it now. I don't know if he's got the flexibility. See how he's pulling on his own foot? Kelly, Nice job of passing here. Little baseball
nice.
slide into Keisugatami. Gonna look to take the back here to close out this fight. Beautiful job by both guys. I believe McNamee will come away with that W. Just too much on the ground and in the clinch.
Kelly McNamee puts it together from the first round to the third, chains it all together. Kevin, did you have him winning that round?
Yes. And he dominated the ground again. Although Miramontez landed some nice shots on the feet, the majority of the round was spent on the ground with McNamee controlling.
That's one happy team, Kevin. It looks like they're about to go 2-0 this evening.
I don't know if they're of age to drink, but if they are, they should have a few to celebrate.
And if they're not, they can still buy them for us.
Exactly.
So the judges, once again, required to use that Common Core math to figure this one out, Kevin.
It's not as easy as it looks, I suppose.
All right, looks like they got the numbers tallied. Let's make this one official.
Ladies and gentlemen, after the third round of action, we go to the scorecards. We have our decision. All three judges ringside scored about 30-27, and we were our winner by unanimous decision, Kelly McNamee.
Kelly McNamee strings together a 3-round unanimous decision